Here's the Content Manager screen. At the top, you've got the command menu. So there's File, which includes things like options in your desktop, add-ins that you'll set. We'll look at that later. Home, this is where you would create a new record, and you can do some other things here. Search, this is where you'll spend a lot of your time. You're going to be searching for records, and you'll be refining those searches. We'll cover that. View just sets up how you see the shortcuts pane and the search pane and other settings. You can also configure the open windows. Every time you do a search in Trim, it creates a new window. So you can cascade those or stack them or put them side by side or just close all of them. Shortcuts is where you have some quick access to records you frequently use. For example, if you click on Favorites and click on Records, and I don't have any favorites set up yet. I'll show you how to do that in a bit, but I do think I have a favorite save search that I created earlier. So at any rate, if you're looking for those, go to your favorites and select either records or save searches. Recent shows you documents that you have worked on recently. I think this creates a list of up to 25 items here. So if you put something in the Content Manager and can't find it, open up Recents and Recent Documents. And in Trays, mainly the only thing you're going to use this for is just to see if you have any documents checked out. And I don't. The quick search bar, and before I talk about that, let's just close all of these windows. One of the things that you can do in Trim, just to see what kind of records you already have, you'll have some even as you just start, is just do a search on your last name. You notice I'm not capitalizing. Content Manager isn't case sensitive. And up pops a whole bunch of HR records. I'm going to close that up. Most of the action, or most of what you'll be working with in Content Manager involves this main window here, which just lists records. So let's go get some. I'm going to do a search for records that were entered on December 16th, 2016. That gives me something to work with. So here, what you're seeing, each row is a record, and the columns represent various metadata associated with this bottom section. Gives you additional information about the selected record. So as I move around, you'll see that the data there is changing. Sometimes what you see here in this bottom panel matches pretty much what you see in the record view here, but sometimes you can get some additional information here. Both of these windows are customizable, and we'll talk about it. And at the very bottom, you see the name of the user and the data set that is in use, and for these examples, I'm using a test data set, which is why I'm searching way back into 2013. And finally, there's also a help file that you can access. And it's pretty good content here. It's good background information, or if you need to learn how to do something new, you can search through browse through the table of contents or search for a particular command.